It's just always been there, lonely and eternal. There is no end, no origin. It's just always been there. It's just always been there. Home, alive, all providing, encompassing, protecting, isolating, yet uniting. It's just always been there. It's just always.
All right, okay, mouth is in sync. Very good, very good. Welcome in. It is time, once again, for the weekly Wednesday Warble. So we're not going to be very proggy today because my wrist is feeling a bit better. I am going to seek some more professional help for it. But just to keep things safe and not injure myself, we do have a shorter program. I said 7 in the description, but I realized there was a song that I don't do a cappella, but is an a cappella song that I'm going to sneak in the middle to give myself a break. So we're going to do 8 songs. We're going to do 8 songs today, and they're all ones that either have very simple guitar parts or that I felt I could simplify the guitar parts even further to let myself play something that sounds reasonable but doesn't put a lot of stress on my left arm. And I think we'll still have a nice string. So yeah, the theme, there is no real theme today other than these are songs that I could play with less proggy guitar, less woodly guitar. So I'm going to start with this one. This is called Winter Morning. It's one of mine. And I wrote it because somebody asked if I had any songs that just had 3 chords that people could just play along to. And I didn't. So I wrote this one. So this song, if you have an instrument with you, it's 3 chords. Now the chords move around. It's still not the easiest song to follow, but every single chord has an A note in it. And sure, I got one of them as an open string on my guitar. So I felt that this is one that I could really get away with playing some very sparse guitar for. So if you have an instrument, every single chord, there's an A minor, there's an F, and there's a D. And all of them have an A in it. So if you have an instrument, you can just play an A note continuously as a drone throughout this song and it will work. So it's sort of a jam along kind of song if need be. Rhyme building on glass, tiny towers of frost spread over the world, envelop the view through the window pane, a picture in a wooden frame by nature's brush, a landscape painted in gouache. Winter morning, all is still. breaks at the first sound. Engines rumble awake, routine gets underway. Ice cracks in the sun, the moment is gone. Winter morning, all is still. Cold reflections light the world. This fragile pace breaks at the first sound. And if I could freeze time, I would hold it there in the pre-dawn law, before the first alarm. Winter morning, all is still. Cold reflections light the world. This fragile pace breaks at the first sound. Well, on with the day. Well, on with our lives. Greet a new dawn. Spellbound while it lasts. Winter morning, all is still. Cold reflections light the world. This fragile pace breaks at the first sound. Here we go. Winter morning. Now, the next one is also one of mine. I've got, out of 8 songs, I think I have 3 originals. Yeah, 3 originals and 5 covers. And this is one that I kind of felt maybe this is one that I just kind of thought I could play a few less notes on the guitar and it'll still sound quite good. I think it'll work. And also, yeah, it also has chords. In picking songs, I also looked for chords that would sound good if I didn't play all the notes, but maybe added some open notes on the guitar. And I think this one fit. This is about spelling. And the only spelling bee I've ever participated in was in grade 2. And it was a dinosaur spelling bee, and it was just in my grade 2 class. And I did win it because I was the only one who could spell ankylosaurus. But I did look up the rules for the high stakes national spelling bees, and there were all sorts of ways that you could stall if you aren't sure and you need time to think. So you could stall by asking them to repronounce the word and asking them to use it in a sentence, and maybe it give you a definition. So I incorporated that into this song. Feeling apprehensive? Are there 2 P's in apprehensive? I dreamt last night I couldn't spell a word, or was it dreamed? I practiced recognizing uses where we opt for C's and S's and Z's in our language. I drilled those words into my senses. The pronouncer gives the word and I ask for a repronunciation. Wouldn't want to mix it up with some related word. Don't want to end up disappointed. Is that 2 P's, 2 S's, neither or both in my performance? I spell the word with bold intention. Can I get a definition? Can you use it in a sentence? I'll take this time to ponder if that root is Greek or Latin. Is it A, I, E, or U? Vowels are mystifying. C's and K's and Q's. It's all so confusing, but I worked hard and I before E in believe in me, myself, and I don't want to leave the competition early. When I finish spelling just one N in this finish, I open my eyes to the judge's consternation. Some say yay, but most say nay. I watch my rivals spell the word in their head. I raise my hand, make my objection to the arbiter. I plead my case, not or, though they don't arbit aggressively. I make my argument. Those double letters get me. After much deliberation and an Oxford English consultation, the judges deem it spelled correctly. I avoid elimination. Can I get a definition? Can you use it in a sentence? I'll take this time to ponder if that root is Greek or Latin. Is it A, I, E, or U? Vowels are mystifying. C's and K's and Q's. It's all so confusing, but I worked hard and I before E in believe in me, myself, and I don't want to leave the competition early. There we go. There we go. Oh. I wonder if someone else had told me about that. Kyla and the Bee. Yeah, I think somebody else was telling me about that movie. Maybe a couple of years ago, when I wrote this song. I do need to track that down. I'd like to see that. That sounds really neat. All right, so the next one in the list is a Townes Van Zandt song. And normally I play this on my 12 string, which is tuned a whole step lower than my classical. And I tune it that way because I'm afraid of steel strings, steel string guitars. So all my steel string guitars tend to be tuned a little bit lower. Not my electrics, because I'm not afraid of the electrics, but I'm afraid of the way that acoustic guitar strings stay on through tension and these pegs that I don't believe fully in. So instead of tuning my guitars up to standard, I leave them a little loose and low. But this works just as well, a little bit higher on this guitar. Did I think I would try this in drop D? I did think I would try this in drop D. So I have this extra low note to throw in. Absolutely. You can't hold me, I'm too slippery. Do no sleeping, I get lonely. You can touch me if you want to. I got poison, just might bite you. Lie in circles in the sunlight, shine like diamonds on a dark night. Ain't no mercy to my smiling, only fangs and sweet beguilings. come slipping, try to find me, hold your breath and flatline me. Makes no difference to my thinking, I'll be here when you start sinking. On the guitar up here. I'll slip this up so... Actually, was I going to try another? I might have decided to try another couple of songs and drop D. I'll worry about that when we get there. So this is the part of the show where I decided to give myself a little guitar break and play this song that I usually sing. I usually play guitar for this one. This is another cover, and I usually play guitar, but the original, there's no instrumental at all. It's just a cappella. So that's how we're going to do it. I'm just going to... Yeah. Here we go. I'm just going to make sure I do it in a key that I can sing it on. Very good. You have a good day. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Yeah, there we go. I am sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway, and before I even argue, he is looking out the window at somebody coming in. It is always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter. To the woman who has come in, she is shaking her umbrella. And I look the other way, and they are kissing their hellos, and I'm pretending not to see them, and instead I pour the milk. I open up the paper, there's a story of an actor who had died while he was drinking. It was no one I had heard of, and I'm turning to the horoscope and looking for the funnies when I'm feeling someone watching me, and so I raise my head. There's a woman on the outside looking inside. Does she see me? No, she does not really see me, 'cause she sees her own reflection, and I'm trying not to notice that she's hitching up her skirt, and while she's straightening her stockings, her hair has gotten wet. Oh, this rain, it will continue through the morning as I'm listening to the bells of the cathedral. I am thinking of your voice and of the midnight picnic once upon a time before the rain began. I finish up my coffee and it's time to catch the train. There we go, Tom's Diner. And yeah, I didn't even think about that one last week when I was putting together the a cappella set, which is funny because it's such a famous a cappella song. But I usually play guitar on that one, so I'm delighted that if that's one of your favorite songs. It's a great little tune. I love the little story, like the little slice of life piece of the morning story in that one. All right, the next one, and I'm gonna make sure we're still in tune. So this is another song that, this is by Stan Rogers. I did a Stan Rogers song last week. I did the White Collar Holler. And this is one, maybe more of what we would... Stan Rogers is a folk singer. And a lot of the songs that he wrote were very, and I live on the second floor. I gotta go on a Suzanne Vega kick, because she's someone that, like, I know those two songs basically and don't really know much of her other stuff. And what was... I don't know, there's like one about a chicken or so. I was like listening to a bunch of her stuff a little while ago when I was like, oh, I should do Tom's Diner. And then it's like, someone else was saying, oh, she's really good. You should listen to more Suzanne Vega. And I was listening to a bunch of stuff. And it's like, yeah, I gotta spend more time listening to Suzanne Vega. So I'm just gonna get in key. So this song I usually play in standard tuning, and I usually play it on my classical. But Stan Rogers, I think, plays it in dadgad. And the nice thing about open tunings, so I don't usually play in many open tunings because I don't want to take 10 guitars to a gig, and they also confuse me because I know where my notes are. But the nice thing about tunings like this is you don't need to hold down many notes to make them sound really good. So we're gonna do this one on the in dadgad instead of the way I usually do it. And this is Stan Rogers is like he was a songwriter, but working very much in that sort of traditional Celtic style. And so this is a song that really fits that style. It's called The Giant. Of winter brings a recourse to cold. There's a fire in the blood and a fog on Brador. The giant will rise with the moon. 'Twas the same ancient fever in the Isles of the Blest that our fathers brought with us when they went west. It's the blood of the druids that never will rest. The giant will rise with the moon. So crash the glass down, move with the tide. Young friends and old whiskey are burning inside. Crash the glass down, Bingle will rise with the In inclement weather, the people are fey. 3,000 year stories as the night slips away. Remembering Fingal feels not far away. The giant will rise with the moon. The wind's in the north, there'll be new moon tonight, and we have no circle to dance, and it's a light. So bring a torch, bring the bottle, and build the fire bright. The giant will rise with the moon. Down, move with the tide. Young friends and old whiskey are burning inside. Crash the glass down, Bingle will rise with the moon. Of winter brings a recourse to cold. There's a fire in the blood and a fog on Brador. The giant will rise with the moon. Cold wind in the harbor and rain on the road. Wet promise of winter mystical. There's a fire in the blood and a fog on Brador. The giant will rise with the moon. So we'll crash the glass down, move with the tide. Young friends and old whiskey are burning inside. Crash the glass down, Fingal will rise with the moon. There we go, the giant. Yes, welcome in, Chris, welcome in. I have done something with my wrist, with my left wrist and arm. I'm not really sure what. I will be, I have an appointment to see someone about it. But I'm taking it, I'm having to take it a little bit easy with the songs that I'm choosing, and I'm having to kind of cut things down because I can hold one or two strings at the time very easily, but I cannot so easily hold a full chord or do any woodly woodly woo. So there we go. Now, I'm going to follow that up with another kind of C type song. Yeah, and I'm just, I'm taking it easy. It is better than it was before, and I am going to still go see someone and maybe get some exercises to make it better. It's one of those things that happens from time to time. And I'm making Round Sparrow. I'm pleased by your, I'm doing my best to still be able to you had to write a song that didn't use that finger. Exactly. Those are the types of things you have to do. I might sit down and write a bunch of songs that just use open strings. It's exactly one of those types of things. But yeah, you gotta kind of. I didn't want to cancel all my streams, and I still want to play, and I still want to hang out with you. So finding. It's kind of fun to find alternate ways to do things, All right, so we're gonna make sure we're back in a proper tuning here. I'm gonna do a little John Denver for you now. And I think, we'll stick with standard tuning. I sort of think that this might also work really well on the dadgad, but I haven't practiced it on the dadgad, so we won't do that. Oh, the biathlon song is called Ski Fast, Shoot Clean. So I felt like the last song sort of had a seafaring East Coast feel, and we're gonna stick with that with this song about ocean exploration by John Denver. To sail on a dream on a clear crystal ocean, to ride on the crest of a wild raging storm, to work in the service of life and the living, in search for the answers to questions unknown, to be part of the movement, part of the growing, part of beginning to understand. I calypso the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I calypso, I sing to your spirit, to the men who have served you so long and so well. Like the dolphin who guides you and brings and show us the way. For though we are strangers in your silent world, to live on the land we must learn from the sea. To be true as the tide and free as the wind swell, joyful and loving and letting it be. I, Calypso, the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I, Calypso, I sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well. Hurry-hey, hurry-oh-de-oh-do, hurry-hey, hurry-oh-de-oh-do, hurry-hey, hurry-oh-de-oh-do, hurry-hey, oh-do. Hi, Calypso, the places you've been to, the things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. Hi, Calypso, I sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well. Hurry-hey, hurry-oh-de-oh-do, hurry-hey, hurry-oh-de-oh-do, hurry-hey, hurry-oh-de-oh-do, hurry-hey, oh-do. There we go. Calypso by John Denver. I have been trying to figure out what the best way for me to record all of my songs will be. It is something I've been thinking about because I have 2 full-length albums totally planned. One that I'm in the middle of recording right now, except now there's no recording because I can't play. And several EPs plus other songs. So I need a recordinator. I need a recordinator. That's absolutely what I need. So this is a very new one. And hey, we've got a Kara Windsor Hare in the house. Welcome in, Kara Windsor Hare. Good to see you. Good to have you here with us. We've got a couple more songs. I've got 2 songs left in the set today. We are doing a slightly shorter one. We're doing a slightly shorter one. Oh, we understand each other, Chris. We understand each other. I'm doing a slightly shorter one because I am trying to rest this wrist 10 times fast. So we are playing fewer songs and sparser songs, but this is one that I wrote recently, and without having hurt myself, I was like, I should write a song with a much more sparse guitar part than I normally would. Yes, you do. I tend to write very busy guitar parts, which you may or may not have noticed. And so when I wrote this song, I was just like, oh, I'm going to write something with a very sparse guitar part. And then because of the way I'm playing today, there's a part in the middle that will be even more sparse than I initially intended it. But this song I can largely play with the way that I wrote it. So there's still some modifications. In the space between breaths, there's still time. In the space between breaths, there is calm, there is peace. space between breaths, there is silence, there is unrest, there is unease. In the space between breaths, there's still time. In the space between breaths, in the space between breaths, things are static for a moment, then all changes, we can't go back. In the space between breaths, there's still time. In the space between breaths, there is safety. In the space between breaths, there is order for a moment, there's clarity. In the space between breaths, worlds rise and fall. In the space between breaths. There we go. The space between breaths. Breaths. We've got one more song today. And yeah, I'm really happy with that one. I'm really happy with that one. And that's another one where I have an album and an EP planned. And sometimes lately I've been writing songs that I'm like, oh, that would be on a really good EP that would like go with this album. And sometimes I've been writing songs that are like, this song would work really well on that album. But I'm recording another album before then. So yeah, I need a recordinator. And we need to get all those things down. But I'm really happy with that one, and I'm glad y'all dug it. And it was fortuitous of me to write a sparse guitar part song so close to doing whatever it is that I've done to this hand. But we're gonna go with a pretty song by Rebecca Sugar, which everyone knows from some TV show that I've never seen. But somebody out there in the wonderful world of live streaming, a viewer suggested this song to me, and they were like, "I think this is a song you would sound good singing, and you would like singing." And they were right. So we're gonna go out today with "Love Like You." If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I would do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you act, wondering when coming back. I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Love like you. I always thought I might be bad. Now I'm sure that it's true, 'cause I think you're so good. And I'm nothing like you. Look at you go, I just adore you. And I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. If I could begin to do something that does right by you, I would do about anything. I would even learn how to love. When I see the way you look, shaken by how long it took, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Like you. And there we have it. There we have it. We have 8 songs on the Warble today, with the Kyla Tilley notion of a sparse guitar part. We played a little bit with Dadgad today so that I could make big sounds with one finger. And I'm happy with how that came together. So I'm not sure what next week will be. I'm hoping that everything's gonna cure itself over the weekend. But I'm not going to be able to see a doctor till early next week. So it's possible that we'll do another, I'll come up with some other, like, okay, what can I do? Maybe it'll be a mix of sparse songs and a cappella pieces again. I will do something though. We will do something. Unless I go to the doctor on Tuesday and they're like, you must stop playing guitar. But if that's the case, we'll probably hook up a keyboard and play single chords with one hand because, we like doing this. So if all goes well, we'll do the April theme that I put together. And if I still need to rest, I'll put something else together. But thank you so much for joining me here today. It is always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. And you guys have a great Wednesday. We'll see you next time.